morning, everyone. Senior Analyst Kyle Custer here. For something a little different this week, we're going to talk about deposit and market research and intelligence. I know there's limited resources out there for community banks. You can go out and buy these high-level, very costly data analysis sources, but once a year we do get the summary of deposits from the FDIC. So I'll post this up. I'll give you the link to the summary of deposits, which just came out this past Friday. And what I'd like to do is show you a little bit of what you can do with it. So last weekend, I went to the Finger Lakes. If you're not familiar with the Finger Lakes, it's upstate New York. Beautiful area. It's considered the northeast versions of California's wine country. And I stayed on Cayuga Lake. So I stayed right about here. So you got like Lake Ontario here, Niagara Falls over here, Pennsylvania down here. And so what I wanted to do is say, let's build a hypothetical bank. So I'm going to build a bank that's located in 5 counties of which I visited. So I was up in Wayne, Cayuga, Seneca, Tompkins, and Schuyler. So I had all over this area, visiting wine trails. I was down in Ithaca for a little bit. Beautiful area. But what's going on with the bank system there? They're few and far between. There's a bunch of very small towns. For the most part, it's farmland. So with the summary deposits, I chose those 5 counties, and I pulled the deposit market share. Now, a little bit of an anomaly occurred here with Citibank. They end up having about half the market share in deposits in the area. So something's going on there, whether it's that they own all the large business deposits, but we can kind of glean over that and just move forward and look at the other top banks in those 5 counties. You have Tompkins Trust, Lions National Bank, and you have a couple big ones as well, aside from Citibank. You have First Niagara. But what you can see here is that they control the amount of market share they control in those five counties. But let's dig in deeper. I really wanted to find out which county Citibank holds all these deposits, and it's in Seneca. And here they hold 92% of deposits. So something's going on there. Not sure exactly what it is, but the point being here is you can pull this data, you can look at it, you can see here if I'm Five Star Bank, I'm only about 10 million deposits lower than Community National or Community Bank NA, and maybe I can take some of these deposits from Citibank, whether they're pulling in the big deposits from the municipalities. I know Seneca County, looking at their budget statements, they're moving around about $70 million, but again, that doesn't account for the $5 billion that Citibank holds. So there's a lot of things you can do with the summary of deposits. Mainly, you can kind of compare market share from last year. That's another one I didn't get into today. You can look at how your bank is doing today, how it was doing last year, the year before. It's all based on the June numbers, and it's extremely valuable if you're looking to see if you've been growing properly, especially in comparison to your competitors. So again, I'll link you to this. Great resource if you want to start doing some market intelligence and maybe some expansion. Thank you very much. Have a great week.